Hello and welcome to another episode of WOBO. In this video we're going to be looking at player hitboxes, why we can sometimes survive point blank shots from high powered weapons, and the differences between the female and male character hitboxes. First of all, a hitbox is completely different to a character model. Think of a hitbox as a wire frame. The only use of a hitbox is to send information to the engine, for example where a player has been shot. In DayZ, the hitboxes for our characters are basic to say the least. The hitbox for the hand is just a stub, and the hitboxes for the body and chest are very jagged. Maybe not exactly like this, but similar. Now because hitboxes have these sharp corners, it means you can literally penetrate the hitbox if you find the right angle. In this example, a 9mm round can easily one-shot a naked player at this distance, but because the bullet penetrated and you can see the wall getting hit behind, it causes less damage. This explains why we can sometimes survive point-blank shots to critical parts of our body from powerful weapons while in combat, and how it's possible to kill two players with just one bullet. So the next time you're aiming down sights at that douchebag that just wiped out your friends, remember to aim as center mass as possible. In this example, I didn't, resulting in the player just going unconscious because a bullet penetrated the head hitbox. Hitboxes in DayZ are static, meaning items we have equipped like motorbike helmets, backpacks, masks and sexy nurses outfits don't increase our hitboxes, nor does holding any item. This goes the same for holding items like wheels, but holding items can deflect bullets, and if someone does manage to penetrate what you're holding, it will cause less damage to you due to the bullet slowing down through penetration. So the wheel can still be used as a riot shield, but it's not as effective as it was, because the devs changed the material properties of the wheel from stone, which it was a very hard surface to penetrate, to metal, an easier surface to penetrate. Different handheld items appear to have different surface properties assigned to them. For example, the Red 9 is considered metal, a Sporter is considered wood, and strangely enough, the PM73 rack is considered stone, which you won't be able to penetrate with the weaker ammo types in game, meaning that items like the PM73 rack and the sledgehammer on your back may just stop a bullet from hitting you. Now shooting an item on someone's back doesn't cause any damage to that item at all, and strangely enough won't make you go out of breath, because if you didn't know, shooting near a player can make them go out of breath, increasing their gun sway. Moving on to the final part of this video, male hitboxes versus female hitboxes, are they any different? Well, based on several tests, there doesn't appear to be any differences, which I'm glad about, because the female character breathes like a woman after seeing a chocolate bar commercial. I even went as far as going into the game files and seeing if there were any differences there, and the only difference I could find between the male and female characters is the model of the character and the sounds that they make, but the female model certainly is smaller visually, resulting in you being very, very slightly harder to spot. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions about hitboxes or player body parts, let me know in the comments.